What's going on, guys? Today we are working on the coupe. I have not touched this car since I moved to Florida last year. It'll be about a year and a week that I've been here. So let me bring you up to speed on the coupe. Currently in the process of swapping a 2015 interior into this car. Now I will say, when I started this project, I had already planned on moving. So a lot of the things I did to this, I want to say I kind of rushed. I was running out of time and I really just needed to get this car started, movable. And I pretty much accomplished that, but there's a few drawbacks that came with it. So for one, I am having a clearance issue between the steering shaft, the steering column, and the brake pedal. Just one of the things that comes with this swap. Also, you can see I got my level on here, and we are about 7/16 of an inch on an incline going downwards that way. So this needs to come up 7/16 on this side. At the same time, we are 3/8 inward this way and 3/8 coming out that way. So I gotta fix this. This was my first time doing a swap to this magnitude, and it is what it is. I'm the type of guy that I like things to be as perfect as they can be. I know you can never get perfect, but this dash is not in here straight, level, and I need to fix that. And I'm hoping that once I tweak this in the right position, that will give me clearance for my steering column and the brake pedal, and that'll be a wrap. I'm sure you can't even tell in the video. It's, you know, it's very slight, but you know, it is not in there straight. So we're gonna get that fixed. Basically, I gotta rip apart the interior again, remake the brackets for the dash, and get this thing straightened out. As far as everything else I gotta do, I'll just run you through it real quick. On this side, very close to the dash there, I actually had to cut into the door panel. I basically cut out this whole piece and slid the handle back, and I got to do the same thing on this side. I already got it cut out, just got to move it back. But before I do that, I want to mess with the dash, because that needs to be set in to its final resting place, and then I can make these equal on both sides. Now I also need to get a tune for this car. I also need a cold air intake. I think that's pretty much it for the motor and all that. Probably gonna redo my radiator hold down. Yeah, just, you know, minor details. Also, very important, since I'm holding up the hood and I don't have a prop rod, probably gonna install a set of hood struts. If you guys know any good brands that you've had experience with, let me know. I was looking at the MRT hood struts. I believe you don't have to drill into anything to install those. If you guys ever use those, let me know how your experience was. I also have to wrap up this harness. If you guys are doing this, just be prepared to spend about $1,000 in wire and extend this fuse box to the trunk if that's where you're putting it. That's where I decided to put mine. Now in a 2015 S550, this is mounted in the engine bay, but it's now in the trunk. So just be prepared to do a lot of wire extending. I got my headliner in, but I cannot put my trim pieces back until I install my rear quarter panels and do something with the back seat here. I'm probably gonna do a rear seat delete. Not sure yet, but I also got my material for my package tray back here. And yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on back here. There's a lot going on with this. I know I haven't covered this build in over a year, but life gets in the way and you move across the country. One thing leads to another and a year goes by, but we're back working on it, and I'm very excited to get this car done.